Kettermans Jewelers in Leesburg is a family-owned and operated jewelry and gift store that has had the pleasure of serving Loudoun County and surrounding areas for over 27 years. Their on-site jewelry repair and design shop make them the perfect destination for your jewelry and gifting needs. Here with more about their services is Tammi Ketterman, the owner of the store. Welcome back, Tammi.
Thank you so much.
You know, you raised some interesting points. People invest so much in fine jewelry,
yes,
but there are some things that we're doing to set ourselves up for, like, losing it and just destroying our precious jewels. What would you say is the #1 jewelry disaster?
Losing it, just as you said. And so we can let you know that your jewelry is secure by having it checked on a regular basis. You can also set yourself up for a good jewelry experience by avoiding certain things. One of the most common jewelry disasters that we see, other than a lost stone, is chemical damage to the mounting that the stone is in. And that can be caused by things as common as the chlorine in your pool. Especially if you go to a public pool where they use more chlorine, if you're on city water where you can smell the chlorine in your water,
oh, yeah,
that's damaging your jewelry.
Which you don't think about. I mean, you're going to the pool, you want to wear your little diamond studs and maybe a little necklace. Not a good idea?
Not a good idea. It attacks the metal over time.
So the chlorine is attacking?
The chlorine is attacking the metal. Common household cleaners have chlorine in them now, especially if you're in the kitchen, you're cooking, you want to be hygienic. You clean up with a little bit of bleach. If your jewelry has impacted that bleach, that builds up over time.
So you want to wear your gloves?
Yes.
Or definitely just take the jewelry off before
yes,
you're cleaning?
Yeah.
So once you do that, like say you went to the pool and you've had your jewelry on, is it a lost cause?
It depends on how far it's gone. If the particular piece of jewelry carries stones, then you want a jeweler to look at it with a microscope or an eye loop so that we can see the microscopic little cracks that are usually visible in badly damaged pieces. Other times you'll notice that you lose a prong and you bring it in to have that repaired only to have the jeweler find that the rest of the mounting has been damaged.
So it sounds like what you need to do is go to the jeweler pretty regularly and just have it all checked out.
Yeah.
I see you've got some weights here.
Yes, that is another common problem that we find is folks working out in their jewelry. Two things happen. #1, these weights are hard and they're solid, and you can hear my ring clink against it. Every time you clink against it, you're wearing that metal out or you're moving the metal. In platinum, you would see what looks like a hammered appearance on your rings.
Done that.
Yeah, and that comes from working out with weights or working against anything heavy. The other thing that you're doing when you're working out is you're moving, and every time your jewelry moves, it wears against itself and it can wear itself out.
Things you don't really think about. Now,
no.
What about now a trend is you see a lot of girls with lots of bangles on.
Yes.
Or lots of links that are all together. It looks really cute.
Yeah.
But they're moving. Bad?
The bangles are fine. The charms that are on the bangles, they're going to wear the jump rings or the eyes that the charms are on out. So you want to have that checked from time to time. And link bracelets definitely need to be checked because they're going to wear out. Next to the clasp is the most common part because that's where the weight is a little bit different. Another good thing to do is to go in after you've had a piece for a while to make sure that it still fits properly. Bracelets tend to grow over time. Tennis bracelets been very popular for a number of years, and we see a lot of those come in with their hinges worn. They seem to have grown and gotten larger, but you don't notice it because it happens gradually over time.
So what they need to do, come to Kettermans, get it all tightened up. Unfortunately, the diamonds aren't the things that are growing. Thank you so much, Tammi. Good information, and we will see you the next time you come back.
Fantastic. Thanks, Angela.
You're welcome. We'll have more Let's Talk Live right after this.